Have you ever felt like you're not smart enough? Like everyone around you has it figured out, but you're just faking it? Here's something that might surprise you. The fact that you even question your intelligence is actually a sign that you're smarter than most people. You see, there's this fascinating phenomenon in psychology called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It shows that the least competent people are often the most confident, while highly intelligent people tend to underestimate themselves. So if you constantly doubt your abilities, feel like an imposter, or think everyone else is smarter than me, you might actually be more brilliant than you realize. Today, we're going to explore 7 scientifically backed signs that prove your intelligence is higher than you think. And I guarantee you'll recognize yourself in at least 3 of these. Some might even surprise you. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you might see yourself in a completely different light. Before we dive in, let me be clear. Intelligence isn't just about getting good grades or solving complex equations. Real intelligence shows up in how you think, how you adapt, and how you see the world. Psychology research has identified patterns that highly intelligent people share, and most of them have nothing to do with traditional book smarts. So let's get into it. Here are 7 signs you're more intelligent than you think. Sign number 1, you overthink everything. Do you analyze conversations hours after they're over? Do you replay scenarios in your head, thinking about what you should have said or done differently? If you're nodding right now, here's the truth. Overthinking is actually a sign of high intelligence. A study published in the journal Personality and Individual Differences found that people with higher IQs tend to think more deeply about their experiences. Your brain doesn't just move on, it processes, analyzes, and learns. Yes, it can be exhausting. Yes, it keeps you up at night. But this constant mental activity? It's your brain working at a higher level than most. Sign number 2, you're highly self-critical. Let me ask you something. Do you set incredibly high standards for yourself? Do you beat yourself up over small mistakes that others wouldn't even notice? Here's what psychology tells us. Intelligent people are often their own harshest critics. Research from the University of California found that people with higher cognitive abilities are more aware of their limitations. You're not harder on yourself because you're inadequate. You're harder on yourself because you can see the gap between where you are and where you could be. Most people don't even see that gap. You do. And that awareness, as painful as it is a gift. Sign number 3, you prefer being alone. Do you find social gatherings draining? Would you rather spend your Friday night with a good book or a deep conversation with one person instead of at a loud party? Don't worry, you're not antisocial. You're just intelligent. A groundbreaking study published in the British Journal of Psychology found that highly intelligent people actually derive less satisfaction from socializing frequently. Why? Because their brains are wired to seek depth over breadth. Small talk feels meaningless. Surface-level friendships feel empty. You're not avoiding people, you're protecting your energy for connections that actually matter. Quick question before we continue. How many of these signs have you recognized in yourself so far? Drop a comment below with a number, 1, 2, or all 3. I'm really curious to see how many of you relate to this, and if you're finding this video helpful, hit that like button. It actually helps us reach more people who need to hear this message. All right, let's continue with the next 4 signs. Sign number 4, you're a night owl. Do your best ideas come at 2 a.m.? Do you feel most creative and focused when the world is asleep? There's actual science behind this. A study from the London School of Economics found that people with higher IQs tend to stay up later and wake up later. Why? Because intelligent minds are less bound by evolutionary programming. While most people follow traditional sleep schedules, your brain operates on its own rhythm. Those late-night hours aren't wasted time. They're when your mind is finally free from distractions, free to think deeply and creatively. Sign number 5, you have a dark sense of humor. Do you laugh at things other people find inappropriate? Do you appreciate dark, twisted comedy that makes others uncomfortable? Here's something fascinating. A study from the University of Vienna found that people who enjoy dark humor tend to have higher IQs. Why? Because understanding dark humor requires abstract thinking, the ability to process complex layers of meaning and emotional intelligence to know when it's appropriate. Your sense of humor isn't weird, it's intelligent. You see connections and absurdities that most people miss. Sign number 6, you constantly question things. Do you ask why about everything? Do you challenge assumptions that everyone else just accepts? Curiosity is the hallmark of intelligence. Einstein once said, "I have no special talent. I'm only passionately curious." Intelligent people don't just accept information, they question it, test it, and dig deeper. You're not being difficult when you ask, "But why does it work that way?" You're exercising one of the most important cognitive skills, critical thinking. Never apologize for asking questions. That curiosity is what separates thinkers from followers. Sign number 7, you adapt quickly to change. How do you handle unexpected changes? When plans fall apart, do you panic or do you pivot? Research published in Intelligence Journal shows that cognitive flexibility, the ability to adapt your thinking when situations change, is one of the strongest markers of intelligence. If you can switch strategies, see problems from multiple angles, and adjust your approach when needed, your brain is operating at a higher level. Most people get stuck in rigid thinking. You don't. And that's a powerful form of intelligence that often goes unrecognized. So there you have it. 7 signs you're more intelligent than you think. And here's the beautiful truth. Intelligence isn't fixed. Every single one of these traits can be developed and strengthened. If you recognized yourself in even one of these signs, I want you to know something. Stop doubting yourself. Your brain is more powerful than you give it credit for. The fact that you're watching this video, seeking to understand yourself better, that itself is a sign of intelligence. Now, I'm curious, which sign resonated with you the most? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you found this video valuable, subscribe to this channel. We post psychology content like this every week. Remember, your intelligence isn't about proving anything to anyone. It's about recognizing your unique strengths and using them to create the life you want. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.